Sophia Cruz with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
All right, 6:17 is your time, and thanks for starting your Thursday morning with us. Or it's even Friday Junior, whichever you'd like to call it. Just means that tomorrow our weekend gets started, and it looks really good so far. Here's what's happening. We have the southwesterly flow from this ridge that just kind of looks like this upside down U. That's going to bring in that area of high pressure, which in turn warms up our temperatures. But what you'll also notice is that it's also bringing in a few straying clouds. So we head into our day. Not only is it going to be hot, just really down to our south. Take a look at Phoenix this afternoon, 97, Las Vegas, 90, even 90 in Sacramento. Now for us it's not going to be that hot, but there isn't very many places across the U.S. right now where it actually feels like fall. Notice that high temperatures even across your East Coast, upper 80s as you make your way along the coastline. Down south, still pretty hot here too, 91 in Houston and 95 in Dallas. Closer to home this afternoon, we'll be touching into the mid 80s, so it is going to feel similar to yesterday, just about a degree warmer. And if you're in our mountains, you've got those nice and more comfortable upper 70s. Now, the weekend overall still looks really nice and comfortable for us, but we will be tracking some rain chances Saturday and Sunday. That's from all that moisture that we're seeing come up from that southwesterly flow, but also what you'll notice is that it's very slight and isolated down to our south. Move the page over to Sunday. You see the story change just a bit, and it starts to grow over our east and west central mountains. Rain chances just sit about 20 to 10%, so still very minimal. And the biggest reason we're seeing this is because of Tropical Storm Mario that is now dissipating, and as it does, and as it starts to run into this drier air just as it heads into California, not only just dry, but also strong winds here, which is those winds that change aloft. That'll really disorganize the system, which it's actually doing right now. But what it also does is bring in some heavier rain from Los Angeles down to Bakersfield, even into San Diego today. While we have and will see some rain this weekend, and not very much at that, but still there, we will mostly just see clouds from the system coming in. So moving up towards our weekend, this is by Saturday around 5 o'clock, showers spreading in from eastern Oregon down all the way into our even eastern Idaho, you'll look. But notice that a lot of it again focused towards our southern areas. Not very much change happens on this map, so if we do see any showers, maybe they're quick and fleeting into 5 o'clock, and then after that it's pretty quiet. So you'll notice into Sunday you still do see some lingering rain, but it's going to be mostly a dry weekend for many of us. So if you have any outdoor plans, you should be okay. Move the page over to Monday, because this is where things start to change, and you'll notice things actually heat up. We start to see this trough move through, so this strong front comes in. That's what's going to cool us down into our Sunday, but right behind that and what builds in is this upper level ridge. So this is again going to bring in that heat and bring up our temperatures as we head into Tuesday. So when you take a look at our extended forecast, which I'll pull up in just a second, you're going to notice Tuesday is actually going to be pretty warm in comparison to all the other days next week. On top of that, our temperature outlook shows us that from September 24th through the 28th, the entirety of the U.S. hotter than normal. So just a heads up, there are going to be a little bit of bumpy rides into next week, especially with our temperatures, but it's still going to be a good week ahead. Now you've got upper 70s, upper mid 60s by Sunday. Next week we see those mid 70s return into Tuesday, and that's when we start to see that peak heating. But otherwise, still nice weekends ahead. You've got 79 into your Sunday, 85 by Tuesday afternoon. We don't return near normal until about Thursday with lower 80s expected. Still lots of sunshine out there though, so make sure you're taking advantage of it by spending some time outdoors.